In a world that never stops moving, peace feels like a luxury. But what if calm wasn't something you searched for? What if it was something you created every single day? This is the wisdom of the Stoics, ancient minds who discovered how to remain steady while the world trembles. Today, let's uncover 10 timeless Stoic principles that can reshape the way you think, act, and live. Principle 1. Control what you can, accept what you can't. Peace begins the moment you stop fighting reality. You cannot control the weather, the people, or the world, but you can control how you respond. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you focus only on what's within your control, your thoughts, actions, and choices, the noise of life begins to fade. Acceptance isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Because once you stop wasting energy on what's beyond you, you finally have strength for what truly matters. Principle 2. The power of purpose. Without purpose, even calm waters feel lost. A Stoic doesn't drift. He sails with direction. Epictetus taught that every difficulty reveals character. When you know your purpose, challenges transform into training grounds. Your purpose anchors you during storms, reminding you why you began. Take time to reflect deeply. Ask, what kind of person do I want to be? Your answer will become your compass. With purpose, every setback becomes fuel, and every morning becomes a chance to rise again. Principle 3. Master your emotions. Emotions are waves. You can't stop them, but you can learn to surf. The Stoic doesn't suppress emotion, he studies it. He asks, "Why do I feel this?" before reacting. When anger rises, breathe. When fear knocks, observe it. In that pause lies your power, the space between impulse and wisdom. Mastery of emotion isn't coldness, it's clarity. Because when your mind is calm, no storm outside can touch the stillness within. Principle 4. Guard your mind. Your mind is a garden. If you don't plant flowers, weeds will grow. What you read, watch, and hear becomes who you are. Marcus Aurelius warned, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." So guard your thoughts as you'd guard your life. Feed your mind with truth, courage, and wisdom. Avoid the poison of gossip, negativity, and fear. Because the stronger your mind, the less control the world will have over you. Principle 5. Transform offense into strength. When someone insults you, you have two choices: to react or to rise. The Stoics saw offense as a teacher. They believed no one can truly harm you unless you allow it. When you choose calm over conflict, you win a battle most people never fight. Let their words echo into silence, and use that silence to strengthen your mind. Remember, those who offend are often revealing their own pain. Principle 6. Face fear with reason. Fear shrinks when faced with truth. Most fears are ghosts of imagination, louder than they are real. Epictetus taught us to ask, what is truly frightening here? Usually the answer is nothing. When you analyze fear, it loses its shape. So step toward what scares you. Every step weakens it. Fear will visit, but courage decides if it stays. In Stoicism, bravery isn't the absence of. Principle 7. Practice daily reflection. Each night, the Stoics looked inward. Marcus Aurelius wrote his thoughts not for the world, but to correct his own mind. Ask yourself before sleeping, what did I do well today? What could I improve? Self-examination is quiet courage. It refines the soul like fire refines gold. Progress isn't made in leaps, but in honest moments of reflection. Your past becomes your teacher, and your mistakes, your mentors. Principle 8. Embrace discomfort. Growth never comes from comfort. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction." Discomfort sharpens character. So wake early, work hard, train your discipline. When you voluntarily do what's difficult, life's hardships feel lighter. Pain becomes practice. The Stoic walks through discomfort not because he loves pain, but because he loves progress. Principle 9. Practice gratitude. Gratitude transforms ordinary moments into miracles. A Stoic begins each day by saying, "I am alive, I have breath, and that is enough." When you focus on what you have, you realize abundance was always within. Gratitude shifts the mind from scarcity to serenity. Even amidst chaos, there is always something to be thankful for, and that realization is the beginning of peace. Principle 10. Live according to nature. To live well is to live in harmony with yourself, others, and the world. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Adapt yourself to the life you have been given." Nature teaches patience, rhythm, and renewal. When you live simply and act with virtue, you align with the flow of life itself. The Stoic doesn't fight the current, he learns to move with it, calmly, wisely, and free.